My recording just crashed. Awesome. I don't know at which point. I restarted it now, and I hope I didn't miss so much. There was an issue with my NAS drive, which basically is my file storage, and got disconnected, and it said like not enough space on local drive to continue recording. That's bad. Should not really be hard because it's using the Matryoshka format. What is all of this? I think all of this can be... I just do a bit of cleanup right now. There's another 20 gigabytes that can be removed, and now we are here. And we have like... yeah, we have like 300 gigabytes free again. So after this one is gone, we go on the Prophet, and after the Prophet we go on the Sage. We need to orbit something. We're just gonna orbit this wreckage. Yes, the thing main issue was basically the connection got cut, and then it tried to continue locally, but locally it was screwed because the drive was full. But yeah, I do a bit of cleanup right now. This doesn't happen again. Because I actually don't know how much got lost now. This was this recording. It's 14 gigabyte already, so it shouldn't be so much that got lost. I will just check. I hope it's not too much of me talking stuff and building things. Okay, focus on the big guy first, and we not using cap is definitely a big benefit. We could increase the damage here by changing this to a proper mod. Actually, why this is a compact? Why this is not a Tech 2? It's like 70 PS more. Basically, what happens now is we're waiting for the battleship to spawn and see if we can tank the battleship and kill it. So in a reasonable time. This should spawn another reinforcement wave first. Kill the big guys. I will just try loot these guys in the meantime, just to keep a bit of speed. We are webbed 5 times, so not thinking too much of speed. The bomber also does. This guy does also a good amount of damage. Where it comes. Shepherd saver. There it is, 200. Not shooting so often, so I think their DPS wise it's equal to the other frigates. But the number is definitely bigger. So what I will try now to do, to speed it up a bit, I will launch my drones. And let my drones eat the close guy by guys. Maybe. The first one is already yellow boxing them. And the first drone has already no shields left. It's only this one yellow boxing him. Now the Prophet is yellow boxing. That's a point to call them back. I think one has got destroyed already. Yeah, one dead. One ultraviolet and it. Let's go back. Let's go back into it. They instantly have a Shepherd changing its target lock, and also the bomber. For the bomber one, I'm not really scared. Oh, there's another one dead. I was a bit too late with the pullback.
A module has run out of charges.
We'll not go to the Prophet, we'll just orbit this back here at 1.5. Now it's only frigates left on grid. Kill this one. We have 0 cap. But we have a weapon system that doesn't use ammunition. Doesn't use ammunition, so light doesn't use capacitor. The only other weapon system we basically have that doesn't use capacitor is autocannons. So maybe a Hurricane would be also able to run this. We could fit a command burst to increase our tank. So we just check on Hurricane. I have no autocannon skills. I don't know what the Hurricane use, like 202? 220? I think something like this. We have some turret skills from the ray gun, so it doesn't be so bad. Let's assume, like, I don't know what's his ammo though. 18 on fall off. 18 on fall off. I think you mostly change your damage. Not really change your range. Titanium sabers. What's the range of the titanium saber? Yeah, it's like you change your damage distribution. And it's like 18 without any skills. Even better. And now we just need to see if we can passive tank it enough. Just want to double check. Yeah, now it's a long. I think it's Barrera. Yeah, it's 25. And with hail, it's 12. The DPS, range-wise, is really. So after that, we just need to check if we can make the tank worse. So that's a large shield extender. I think 3 of them. Maybe just go full tank for now. Verger. Don't forget to reapply your gun. And then for the low slots, I think not recharger, the power relay. Maybe 4. We want the Diviner dead. And the Prophets. We don't care for most of the other stuff. Bomber maybe can die also. But after that we definitely want the Diviner. They can't break our tank and we are like at 170. So maybe this is already enough. Unlock this for now. I have bigger targets to shoot on. And what you could also add here is like weapon upgrades. You go to the gyros. I think it's gyros. Add gyro. If you can track them. Track the frigates. But I think this should be okay. I think it should be okay. The damage number is not so bad. Tank is also looking okay. Oh no, it's not looking okay because we have 0 this. But we still have fitting space left, so we can go with shield command. Shield command burst. And use like shield hardening charge or extension. I think extension. Yeah, extension helps. Harmonizing also would help. And does the booster get the Omega requirement? Yep. Nope, we can't. Yeah, that would be our fitting. Maybe we dream at like at least one EM shield amp. So this would be if like the same tank. Oh no, it's better. It's a bit better. We're a bit faster and we have like around the same DPS. After that we can start locking more once again. Rack locked. So this would, I assume this would also work.
A module has run out of charges.
We just need Minmatine cannon skills for this. This should also work. It's on the same price class. The only reason why the Drake and the Hurricane will work is they don't need Basseter to shoot. Basically the only reason why I think the fittings would work. Could also fit a launcher on it. Can add a heavy assault missile launcher. Heavy assault launcher. Prototype. The Qatari Navy. And on top of that we can use drones. Acolyte. How much drones? Yeah, we could do this. I think we'll stay good in terms of damage, like 330. I would save this for now as a crimson, crimson harvest deep fitting. So I think this would also work with all the extras thrown at it. I would not suggest using it without the Tech 2 guns, because you can potentially run into range issue. And you all watched the 3 hours of me in limbo, right? So we don't want to get in limbo. This takes stupidly long to run, by the way. I think in both recordings we are hitting an hour something soon. We'll check on the Eve clock when we started and and what we can deduct from the 2 downtimes, or like the 1 downtime where maybe woke up. What is going on? Once the profit is gone, I think the tank is going, the damage we get is going. So we have 5 frigates left shooting on. I'm not sure when the battleship spawns. I hope the battleship spawns around now. We have no way, besides scaling more missile stuff, to increase. Could go ham tech 2. I think ham tech 2 would. We compared with tech 2 guns. So it's for the final fitting on this one. The normal Drake. I think the final fitting looks good. Maybe a Assault 2 launcher. Full set of drones. I think this could be managed by 1% implant. Maybe 2% implant. fine. And then we go Nova, Scourge, Rage, 16, Scourge Javelin, 28, Rage most of the time, that's 400 DPS. I would not cut down on tank. Don't touch the tank. I think the tank is at its limit. So this would be like... We have one utility slot left. So we need missile launch operation 5, we need heavy missiles, heavy assault missiles 5, and heavy assault specialization 5, 1 at least. Ooh, that's some things to skill. I'm not sure, but maybe it would make sense. Hams are really not a bad system, bad weapon platform to use. From now on, I would say we could stay like this, and things of fitting is okay. And having 400 DPS would speed it up. If you want to go in like the Navy issue way, I would keep this as like tier 2. Then if you go like with the break Navy, we just go the same way. Heavy. But we will fit. I should shoot. But we will fit. Wait, the Drake Navy was not locked in damage type. Yep. I think this the enemies are weakest to. Yep, they are weakest to EM, so we just shoot EM. Because we are not locked to damage type. Just pick Mjolnir. And remove the Scourge, because we don't need Scourge. Like this. Then we go take 2 Purgers, because it's expensive. Don't forget to shoot. A large shield. Shield extender. 4. That's profit. This time we have tons of... Maybe I should evaluate the situation. I think... Let's continue shooting from large to small. They need to come in range anyways. So we need the EM amplifier, shield amps, 2 of them. Oh, there we go, that's a big boy. I'm not sure if that's a good thing to happen. Like, I think I will shoot the Prophet down first, using incoming DPS. I don't know how much the big boy is dealing. We'll try to orbit the big boy. But we are so slow. The tank is taking a big hit. This is the point where you should deploy the mobile depot. And orbit the mobile. Maybe we should have deployed it earlier. I think it's at 33. I hope we get the mobile up before we blow up. So we just need to put this back. Yeah, the big boy is doing a lot of damage to us. We're about to break. Go, 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 go. Kill the Prophet. Take some damage from us. We really need to plug the next shield recharger in. Okay, mobile depot's up. I think it's a bit too late. And we are locked in position. Yep. It was a bit too late. I think I could have survived with the shield recharger in place, but what is this guy doing in damage? 50-50. He does 50-50. But he has a Yaml. I think we go Drake Navy. But actually I want to test if this fit work. Yeah, we take I think we take the fast way home. Just dock and self-destruct.
Warp drive active.
Rick was able to tank it easily till the boss showed up, and the boss was hitting us hard. I will do the Drake again. I hope the site is still here. A Drake cheap. And we need to keep in mind to have this backup relay. We don't need it the guidance enhanced. But having the backup shield relay. What we can do is also we can change the... and just go this.
Docking permission requested.
I want to see if this fitting can work if you do the thing with refitting to another shield mod. We just go to Pod Express. Vegeta. We save this. Crimson Harvest cheap. Save. Alright. Buy. Wait, this is a compact one. We don't want the compact one. And we want a Kaldari Navy reloaded Kaldari. Save again. Remove the star. Alright, the fitting. Buy it. Fit it. Plug this in. And undock. Okay, I hope the site is still there when we land. What we have changed now is we moved. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Basically, once the final boss is landing, you should have. Once you land in the final room, deploy your MTU. Once the final boss spawns, remove the damage mod and exchange it with another shield recharger. We have the problem being locked in the second worst damage type you can do. So we're locked to Skirt. That's crap. So this fitting now should work. We don't have extra drones, extra spare drones. It's me being me again. But yeah, we are like close to 300 DPS. And I think we go back to the Drake Navy fitting. We just fit a version I could fly right now. Because that will be the next test.
Warp drive active.
Because I saw some very positive comments about like tapping them to see like the things too. Like see cheaper fittings that can also run the sides. Because many people, I don't know why, they just suggest like the optimal thing, and that's just like T3 cruisers and rattlesnakes and marauders, and how many people can fly this? Especially newer people can't fly this. And For me, I want to help people doing content they never did and don't first skill a Tengu stuff. Like, many people will not get a Tengu for a long time. Alphas can't get a Tengu at all. I think this is a bit better in tank already. Keep a backup and keep a damage mod. And we can shoot EM now. Oh, it's not Nova. It's closest to the same DPS actually. But we are not damage locked to a bad damage type. So we will apply more damage. We are better tanked. And we have a spare one for the worst case. If we with the spare one get like close to 100 DPS more than the HP more now than we have now.
Warp drive active.
I'm not sure if maybe it would make sense to fit an EM, because the boss does 50-50. What will it cost me to remove? We're stuck an EM on it. Getting the Tech 2 gun would help. Getting the Tech 2 guns would help a lot. We're not pre-fit correctly right now. We will refit when we land. There's a Crimson Gauntlet. Okay, so keep this in mind. Oh yeah, we don't have drones. And we have a way bigger drone bay, and we can use medium drones. That's some upsides. We need infiltrator. Infiltrators. We just run the full medium loader. I can't be bothered to do the heavy, medium, small thing on sides where just basically shred your drones in seconds.
Warp drive active.
This will add another 70 DPS. So if we can tank the final boss now, when we refit to 4 of the sheet power relays, then I'm very happy. I will save this for now. Maybe Drake Navy. Then just the need to not have an capacitor at all is really helping.
Warp drive active.
But this will be like triple the price, but not so much of a difference. Little cheaper than going to battleship size, because getting to battleship size would basically mean... Oh wait. A cheap tier 1 battleship doesn't have... Oh, it has. Raven has heavy missile benefits. We need to fit a Raven next. With heavy assault, with heavy missiles. Or maybe torpedoes. We don't have torpedo skills. And torpedoes have horrible ranges. We just need to get over 20. Like 20 is the magic range. So just check torpedo. Crimson Gauntlet is still here.
Warp drive active.
26. So torpedoes are definitely enough. But the application of torpedo. Oh boy. This is... 400 meters is 400 meters radius. That's low. That's big, actually. So we need at least 1 or 2 tracking enhancers. Or guidance enhancers. Okay. Because you shoot way too much small stuff. To the normal gate. And our MTU should be still there, so we just, once we land, we just swap. Yeah, that would be an option with the torpedoes here, but the application is so bad. Can we improve this a lot with guidance enhancers? I think this. Even with 2 of them, that's still bad. It's 360 meters. Right now we do like... Charge. Yeah, right now we do like 125 and 1 without any enhancements.
Warp drive active.
So that's better. But yeah, if we go full load of torpedoes, I think we can out DPS just with the damage. Just having the way bigger damage number to increase the... Basically you don't need a prop mod on this side. You don't need a reason to have a prop mod. Side you need to go close or something. There's no reason to open. Maybe if you just change this to Tech 2s. But then you can go Navy anyways. Like double the price of the ship. Just do this. Yeah, that would add a lot of tank. But where's our mobile depot? He doesn't left, no, right? Mobile depot, so let's just approach our mobile depot and shoot him in the meantime. And hope we can reach our mobile depot before. Or just drop a new one. Whatever comes first, we came in close enough or one is ready. I think we're coming. I think we're dying before any of that option applies. Maybe I should start shooting this. I can't break the boss first, so I just can reduce the DPS I get. And maybe we overheat our guns. Just don't burn them up. Yeah, we now did it way earlier. But I'm not really sure it will keep us alive. Oh, I think it does. I think it does. Now we're struggling, but we're around 30%. And we now go orbit this guy. And now we blow him up. Yep, this is enough. But I would assume this is not safety. not really safe. Having this refit done helps a lot, but it cuts also some of your DPS. So I will need to do another side after this and check if I can, if I refit directly, I can tank the entire room. Because I already shot down some of the enemies, and that would be the test if there's enough to actually just refit and stay alive. And remember, this character can't use Tech 2 guns. Tech 2 guns would speed the damage process up and would reduce the time you need to tank. But also would help a lot. We don't need rappel. We maybe need it. Yeah, we just keep it there. So we can kill him now, and he can't kill us at least. We can scoop this to hold already. And once we're done, we scoop the other one. Yeah, maybe we come into range to scoop the other. Because yeah, you definitely need the upgraded tank. He does like 800 hits. He does 50-50. So for him it would help more to have an thermal applied, because then you have a higher sum. Maybe we need to upgrade this thing, so maybe I need to check if there's a cheap one of them. Even if it's like 2 or 3%, this helps a lot actually. I don't know which one of them is like the cheapest. Most of them will be stupid. I'm just checking positive types. That's actually not so expensive. Like this one. And it's like some percent. That's like 40% each. What's the other ones doing exactly for damage? And what? Okay. Yeah. 60-40.
A module has run out of charges.
60-40. So 60-40, 60-40, 64. 100 something. 100 something. Can I check the profit stats while he's... I think I can't. So that would be a thing I need to check additionally. I think I can burn my guns. And MTU should be in range, right? Let's scoop it. Nah, I'm a bit out of range already. Alright. Yep. 30% damaged. Turn it off again, because I don't really burn my guns. We had like 25% damage. So, with a refit mid-combat it worked. I think I need to upgrade to EM thermal. I just need to check for the amplifiers. Having... This is the downside of having amplifiers. Or we just say screw it and go full derp. You get a 4% shield resistance. They're still shooting at our hole. That's not so good. We double that, but we would still take like triple damage. Can he die? I would just launch the drones. Some extra DPS on him. If you add like the tech 2 purges in. But yeah, we will test just refit action again. How many of our drones are already dead? One is dead. Second will die soon, and the battleship is gone. Okay, time for loot. And then we loot our wreck. Our second MTU. And what do we got? I'm not satisfied. We got fireworks. 40 million. Don't forget to loot your other wreck. I think I added Salvager. I will not be able to use it, it takes cap, right? I think Salvager take cap. So. Yeah, it takes cap and it's like 50% of my cap. Okay, take everything that is not a drone. Not a stupid expense. Yep. So we had one like in the direction of Cheetah. That will be already done, but we will see. It was wait. Why did the route change? It was something with B in the beginning. On track, it's like well lane. Close the system. 3 jumps from here. Before we go there, we check the system.
Warp drive active.
In the meantime, I will do calculation. Because I want to see if it's better to increase the HP second than having resistances. So right now we check our damage against NPC. The blood raider? It's not 100% fitting. Base. Blood raider? Not really helping. Nah, I will go with the Amar for calculation. The weight is what we need. I will go with Amar for the calculation because it has like the best matching. We have like 643 EA thing. Yeah, it's better to have the resistance. Yep, it's better to have the resistance. Now the question, is it better to have 2 shields and 1 thermal shield? Calculation says it's better to have 1 of each. So we go for the profits because they are the big boys. Once we're close to the gate, we will drop our. We want to do this every time and forget it to drop the MTU and die. I'm not sure. This gives us 680. This gives us 520. Wait, that's too small. That's wrong. 680, 40. Actually, not so much of a. But I'm still at the point to say it's viable to run 2 EMs. Just give it full tank. Yeah, capacitor's low. It would really help to have 1 multispectrum, but if we want to fit a multispectrum we need to have capacitor, and we don't have capacitor. I will just do the test now if we can complete the site without any the adjustment, and just takes the board sheet relay. We have like 200. It's not so much. Could bring a paladin with like 1600 DPS and run the site. Would work, but not alpha friendly. So what we could do to raise our damage potential? Actually, not much. The launch operation will help. This will help, but it takes long. We will not be able to complete this before the event ends. And then on the flip side, I just need to check if we can Tams on a Gila. I don't think so, and I think it's suggested. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Gilas mostly use heaviest rapid lights. Not sure if I want to follow in the full M direction. If we could run. What is we're missing here? We have to do now like 0 investment in the Galantis frigate skills and the the sheet manipulation. That's important. We should get the sheet manipulations. So this here, if we do like this, like 400 DPS, but it's like 70 from the. That's totally obsolete in my brain. And just slap it on for good measure. Even with the skill in place, you maybe would get a bit more, but still. Oh, a thing I didn't even thought about. Stupidly expensive, but maybe on an alligator. Get most of the benefits. It's expensive. It's right out expensive. That would be an option. Maybe fit it. Just be not so cheap. We can do this, and then we could put like heavy assault. And we just go with the one we can use. Can go with the Qatari. You can use Inferno. 150 DP. That's without any drones. And without any bonus, so you would get like 3 times the bonus at least. Maybe 4 times. That's 40% more damage. So that's like 220 something around. Like the tank side. Shield extend. The fitting is mostly the same. I mean, you know it by now. Let's do it like this. You do it like this, and then just slap 2 amps, amp, shield, amp. And shield recharger. Shield power relay. And then we need like... We don't have drones in yet. He's right? Yeah, he used me. So that would be like hammerhead. No, it's Ama, so it's infiltrator. That's not so good. I hope for more actually. We can add a drone, damage, amplifier. Or the price of the ship, that's not worth it. Basically what we got is like 100 DPS for 500 million, and it's drones that do the DPS so they die. We have very expensive ammunition, aka drones. The Hampad is actually doing good. I mean, if you get the skills up, you get like, yeah, maybe you get like 500 DP. Get 500 DP. I assume you get. That's actually not so bad, but flying an alligator on high sec is very risky. The drones are not so much tankier. So we just stay on what we are. The 80 million Drake. The thing is, for the foreseeable future, payment-wise, I assume it would be best to continue running. Like farming escalations and running the escalation. The Fergus did good in the escalation. Maybe an alligator or a Gila or something would be better for the actual escalation. To do them. Maybe an Ishtar, but we can't get it an Ishtar, we can get a Vexor Navy, which is not so good. Or maybe our next step up, because we now have missile skills, would be the Gila. We need drone skills. Oh, we have bad drone skills. That could be a reason why the Gila, why the Oh, we can't get medium tech 2 drones. So we need to go infiltrate the Navy variants. This is actually not so bad. We could get Navy variants. I think we would do anyways. There's like 10% damage we can get, some more tankiness we could get. 5% each, so it's another 10% damage, or we get like 20% damage. That would be like from 250 to 300 for the alligator. The question is, after the event, when this is over, do we wanna do more of escalation farming and pray to Jesus to get good loot?
The module has run out of charges.
Or do we wanna run Abyss for steady income? If you wanna run Abyss for steady income, I think the best way would be rapid skilling rapid lights and drone skills to get the Gila functional. That would be plain, like one plan. Like running Abyss and the Gila. The other plan would be farming escalations and run them in the Ferox, because the Ferox did a really good job. Maybe we replace the Ferox with the Gila at some point and just have the Gila for both. One for escalations and one for the Abyss. That would be an option. We're still locked to Alpha only. If it would be Omega, I would suggest getting an Ishtar. And we are still limited only to high sec.
Warp drive active.
But I have Python still open, right? This is a Drake, this is a Crimson Drake, this is the one we're using right now. 640. Yeah, it would be the last tank, because they're shooting directly into the EM hole we have. If they would not be EM damage, it would be awesome. They would do explosive damage. You can ignore all of them. You just need this guy and this guy. The other ones can be totally ignored. Oh, I forgot to drop the loot. The loot from a large ship plus from the side was like half of my ship's worth. Oh, and by the way, before anyone suggests like, yeah, go to low sec and farm escalations there, I don't want to do this right now. I will use my no-sec characters to show you no-sec content. This here is basically data guy. Like, what you could do at the start. Yes, this event will end in like 3 weeks, maybe 4. Like 3rd of November or something, this event will end. Then most of the event stuff will be relevant, but we can at least take some of this and turn it into great value for afterward. You could run like the escalation farming 24/7 and you could afford Omega, I would suggest, in less than 40 hours. If you play for 30 hours straight, I think you can easily get the money to get your Omega. It's very repetitive. It's the same with doing missions. I don't understand people farming missions for basically all the time. I don't understand this. It will get repetitive with them. This is my personal upside on missions on escalation farming is that you get this dopamine hit every time you loot a good module, compared to having a slow, steady income. For Abyss, it basically applies the same thing. In Abyss, you get your steady, slow income, and sometimes you get dopamine hit. You get like a very expensive skill book. Or like a very good blueprint, like a Leshak blueprint. If you just check in here, let us check in here. We have skill books. And there are some for the guns. They're on the gunnery. And then we have the disintegrators. Disintegrator specialization. You see, this one goes for 300 million. If you get this, you're very, very happy. The Watchon projection is not so bad, it's like 70. Disintegrator is like 200. Big small disintegrators also. Oh, that's cheap. That's not cheap. But yeah, this is, if you get like the skill book, you can be very, very happy. Lucky. I think overall, the way to have the most fun in Eve, let's get a bit philosophical, is to do what you want and not focus on this number going up. Trust me. I'm in this game for ages. Like, 2/3 of my life I'm in this game. And I get this burnout really, really quick. This burnout syndrome when I only focus on this number going up and keep my accounts flexed. Doing this right now, this farming in the event sites, very chill for me. That's why I'm building fittings all the time. Why we do this? Because it's so chill that I have the time to do this. When I normally play, I do like multi-box mining or like farming officer spawns while mining, or doing PvP while mining. I have like a constant mining setup, which is like producing 7 basically when I mine and I actually use it. It needs input like every 10 minutes. And a save system. But yeah, that's the point. I can't do all of this while I play this. Because he's an alpha. That's totally fine.
The module has run out of charges.
And playing this account is for me soul food. Because I'm not focused on getting this number as high as possible, while getting this number to like 500 or the end of the month, or like 1200 at the end of 3 months. And this is very, very chill for me. Sure, I'm very happy when I get a big drop, but I'm not like focused on getting this value. Also a thing I'm not sure about, once the point drops, maybe in the foreseeable future, that I get an EVE partner status, which I would be very, very happy to get, I would not use it on this account. Why? Because maybe I want to recycle this account to alpha stuff. I can easily afford an account with Omega status, keep it Omega with some things like do PI, do your dailies, extract skill points and stuff. Easy to afford an Omega account once you have it rolling, but to get it started is the point. Farming your daily missions is a good addition to help. You just check for the Omega, you get like 5 plaques already. That's 15 plaques a month you get for free. Top, you get this 3 times. That's like 675,000. That's one skill injector. That's like 400 million-esque. And you still have some leftovers. And that's not all. You get like 300,000 before. So you have 150, you have 525,000. 525,000 SP per character. That's 3 skill injectors just from doing your dailies. That's around 1.2 billion-esque. On top of that, you have your main skill queue. Your main skill queue gives you like 2 million. If you extract all of that, that's another 1.6. So basically it's doing this, like extracting all your skill points you generate by generating them normally with implants, with like level 4 implants, and doing this daily missions on all characters. You basically pay your account. And you didn't done a thing. Now let's add PI. You can easily do PI on 3 characters. It takes like 1 month to like farm the ESP. You don't need to go 5-5 or something. You can do 4-4. 4-4 is like 800 million per character. If you do it regular, if you do it like a bit slow down, like I do, I have weekly things, like weekly extraction cycles. It's a bit slower. Still like 500 a month per character. That's 1.5 billion on top. But you need to get to the point. Get this. And a thing I would suggest is, if you want to get to the paying itself, basically, farm tons of free speed. You want this 4-4. It's like 250,000 each. This one is 250,000. This one is 250. So in some it's like 500,000 to get PI rolling per character. So it's like 1 month of doing this. Even as alpha, like 1 month is going for the PI skills. So if you can focus your first month just doing this and don't use any of the SP, just don't use any of them, like we do on the other 2 characters, we use none of the SP. You can get PI once you hit Omega. You can farm. Oh, we get a big damage income. So what you can do, you can use 1 character like we do, farming escalations. Once you have this character up to be sustainable in this escalations, you just farm until you have enough loot to get your first month of Omega, and buy it around the time mark you get to the end of the month. If you start at the end of the month, you can't complete the first circle. That's fine. You have a bit more time to farm. Now maybe you'd have less to extract, because you need another 400 million for the first extractor. 500 million. It's around this. Yeah, overall, that could work. If we don't get a good loot here, that's the downside of this. We survive it. We can't kill them. We can kill them, but low. Not very ISK efficient, and the number of people throw around like ISK per hour. How much ISK per hour you can do running this? But no, we did like I don't know, not much. Took like 1 hour. Yeah, it took around 1 hour to complete the site. If we consider we're not blowing up in the of it. And it paid 40 million. Plus, it's like 20 million ISK now. If no one interrupts you while you're doing it, if people interrupt you, it's 50-50 if you get the final boss, and you most likely will not, because it's not actually 50. It's depending on your damage number, and you have the lower damage number. So that's not a good thing. Like 20 million an hour. People like this, how much you can do per hour doing a content activity. Oh, we forgot the 5 million bounties for the final boss, and before we got like, I don't know.
Has run out of charges.
So it's like 8 million on top, so it's like 28 million an hour. So we need to do this for 3 hours to pay the Drake. Do we want this? I don't know. I mean, it's chill, because you can just sit here and wait, and at the end of the thing you just go. Maybe you can speed it up with Tech 2 guns. I think that would speed it up. So it's like, maybe it's like 50 million an hour. But I think you see the point. You can do this while they went this up, and after that you can't do it anymore. You can use the Drake for running the escalations. That works. We could run escalations in another space like Amar. Would work also. But just do what you want. Don't focus on getting these numbers up. This one and this one. If you wanna, once you get Omega, you can keep it sustained easily. Like extract SP. That's like the main thing that keeps voting when they're reaching the status of Omega. Extracting SP and doing PI. That's like the baseline of making money. It's like very sustainable. You sure you can add stuff on top like ratting and no-sec. Paid stupidly amounts of risk. Getting an officer spawn in no-sec is like the biggest dopamine hit I ever got because it basically paid amounts of Omega in one spawn. It was like 3 point something billion in the Omega in the spawn. Awesome shit. Very awesome shit. And yep, you can do PI wormhole things. Wormhole pays also stupidly amounts of money, but it needs a bit of preparation. And the thing is, to get into a no-sec co-op, you need to do like, it's like job interview basically. To get into a EVE Online no-sec co-op and alliance is worse than a job interview. Because really they want a full check of your account. I want to read all messages you've written in EVE till you started playing EVE. It's the same for Warmer Co-op. Some of the Warmer Co-ops are doing the same thing. They're basically scanning all of your contracts you ever did, all of the ISK you ever sent, all of the ISK you ever received, just to see if you are potentially a spy. It's ridiculous, but yeah, it's what it is. So this is all the things we do here right now are things that every player can do once he just download the game and just start play it solo, mostly solo. You don't need to do any interactions on Discord, or we didn't even talk in any of these chats yet, ever. Besides one time where I like said, hey, yeah, I'm dying, can someone help me? And no one came. But that's what I mean actually. You don't need friends to play EVE Online. But I would have stopped playing EVE Online frequently if I don't have a group to work with. Right now I'm in a corporation that is actually kind of small. Let me check Discord. Or how many people we have that can read the co-op channels. It's below 40 people. Active players, like human beings. Not all the alt characters we have. I think we have like 200 members. In-game. And some alt cops. But basically what I want to tell you is like, if, for example, I would be playing this game alone, I would have just stopped many times. And having a corporation and people to play with and having fun with and doing voice chatting and basically doing things that are not so interesting or not paying so good, but you having fun of it is like the most essential thing for me. We can do stupid fleets where we basically fly around, do nothing. Because we find no enemy and all the enemies flee, or we need to flee because they are having a very stupid big fleet. It's all like this. We neither increase this number, nor like made anything or killed anything. But we had fun. We had a fun experience. That's what EVE more about for me, like having a social environment. People to talk with, having people to interact with. Doing things that are not like helping these two numbers. Sometimes even reducing one of these two numbers or number. Like losing ships, even if you get it replaced, you're still losing money. But you're having fun, and we playing video games for fun, not as work. That's what I think many people do, especially when they do this like videos, yeah, do this for 700 million an hour.
Module has run out of charges.
And then you actually can only do this for like 1 hour a day. Or like it's that was so stressful that you can't even run it for 1 hour straight. So you kind of do it 1 times per like 30 minutes. And then you need a downtime of like an hour to cover. Or to set it up again. It's especially for like, yeah, you can do in Abyss one in 20 minutes. And get, I don't know, 46, like 300, 400 million. And you can repeat this 3 times an hour. That would pay you 1.2 billion, but you need to calculate filament costs. You need to calculate the risk of getting shipped, blah blah blah. Tons of stuff you need to calculate in. Like, sure, if I fly in this 8B ship, I can run this in like less than 15 minutes. But is it worth the investment, and how long is the return of investment? Return of investment is a value that is very rarely discussed. But no, this return of investment here is like, this ship is like, yeah, deflated because of the loot. This ship is like, I don't know, 70, 80 million. And we're doing an activity that pays us like 25, so it's like 3 hours return of investment. Totally fine. Maybe if we get a good Dark Blood loot, it's like, yay. Or if we get a good escalation, it's like, yay. But if you do something in an A10B ship, and the activity pays 1B, it's still 10 hours you need to run the activity. Don't forget about this. And one slip up, one disconnect, one whatever, cat jumped on keyboard, you dropped water on keyboard. We already had this in the prior episode, where I just flood my keyboard. Things happen all the time. Stupid things happen. And I don't like to risk a 10B ship in getting 400 million per run, maybe billion per hour. That's me, just me. Before I do this, I go in a C5 warm or with 3 Nagathas and complete or like grind the system empty in like 2 hours and make 15 billion. Some setup time too, so let's say it's like 5 billion an hour. It's worth it, but you can't do it on an iPhone. And many people can't do this for a long time, because running the C5 or C6 sleeper sites in 3 capitals that need to swap while doing sites, like swap, at least one need to swap some fitting around, is very demanding for your brain capacity. Sure, you paid like 6 accounts in 3 hours, but there's also big risk involved, but there's the difference. It's like 3 hours of doing things, but it's 10 hours of doing things. So right now I think you can pay the entire setup back. It's like 20B, like 4 hours maybe. Or you can just fly around on an Ishtar farming belts in Nusak and get an officer spawn that's worth 2.5 billion. And in worst case you lose an Ishtar. All these things, it's like, you can do so much things in Eve that pay you good. Pay you like luckily good. Just need to find the activity and maybe just swap around the activities a bit to not get burnout for like, yeah, doing the same grind again. And don't focus on these 2 numbers. Maybe focus on the points. That was maybe, but skill points. Or that here's an incorporation logo, here's an alliance logo. Focus on that. I still need to launch the corp. And I forgot that I can shoot these guys, but we are so stupidly overtanked right now that they basically have mean no harm to us. We will get some more missiles. I'm not sure if I want to get this. Launch Operation 5. Mandatory for light. Yeah, it's mandatory for light missile specialization. What was the name of this one? Mamba. Maybe I get a Mamba. I have to. I'm just thinking about what I could change to make my the ones with the
run out of charges.
It's hybrid to it. Or we just get a Ramia Ghost, you believe? Like this one. Oh yeah, the Titan is. Wait, we can go. I totally forgot. We have ray gun skills, like medium. We are not far away from large ray gun. Let's go Megatron. Actually, start doing high level missions just for doing it. Would be an option to run like level 4 missions. Right now with this ship we can run level 3 missions. It should work, but I'm not sure if we can already. Let me check our standings to Kaldari. We need to get to this point, and then we can run the epic arc. When is this? Penumbra? What's this Penumbra? And you see, we are now go down the way again, like what all can we do? And we can do tons of shit. In number 1. Oh. 5 or higher. The other one needs to be single smashing group. But yeah, basically you get the point. You could go this world and go like Navy or something. Or we go drone boat. Or we actually do some PvP. We have tons of options. I think at some point I will dive a bit into faction. Because if we get this fitting to work now, don't die at the boss. Oh, we can use the acceleration gate. But we can't because we're scrammed, right? Yep. So for this event, we did the hacking side of the event, we did the combat side of the event, and yeah, I think that's it. We will not do the no sector NPC sides, because there's way too much momentarily, like right now and then, because of the Goon Swarm leaving their thing. And you don't wanna end up between the guns. Because there's like Pandemic Horde flying around, and you have Goon Swarm flying around, they're trying to fight each other, and you just end up in the middle and just die. But yeah, if this fitting can survive the next boss, then I would say this fitting is proved. And I will also suggest the MVD as a ballistic control swap out. See. Follower, Prophet, Cleric. Follower, follower, follower. So we just need to kill the follower. Basically we need to kill. The higher damage will help, but will not get proper higher damage before the event ends. This. And Hams 5 before the event ends. Happening? Which skill book is missing? What's missing? Oh, Informal Psychology, 'cause that's really a thing. If we get like this bypass key that we can directly jump to the last room, it would speed it up
has run out of charges.
a lot. What was the other missile? I think it's a cyclone over here. Don't get a bit better application. The boost amount. What do we need? Maybe let's make it from fleet if it's a cyclone. Oh no, not a cyclone. So we just do the regular thing again, we go ham. Bolt. Go with something. Damage time. I need to go to tank. So expensive. Large shield extender. Shield amplifier. Shield power relay. Better say something. Ballistic control. But you get a good bonus on top. I could make it happening. They have a bit better application. There you go. Explosion velocity is higher. Explosion radius is okay. I could still fit 2 guns, like auto cannons. Because makes sense. Pipe. First we are back to ammo. Okay. And we still can front the top. $50. It's medium. This one's.
Warp drive active.
So just maybe we could make this one. Save this also. Crimson Harvest. Need a bit more HP second cause okay, rule as always, first big then smaller. Now we have the final run. They can do actually slide without risk of dying. Heavy pressure on cap. Yeah, I think a reasonable upgrade actually would be the Ferox Navy. Go unlock all damage types. The Ferox Navy, it's a Drake Navy. But let us check on the Drake Navy. The one we could fly. Yeah, that's better. Better. Yep. You want from this compared to 201. 50% more damage. And we're shooting in zero. Is there some explosive damage? 60-40. So we will upgrade this amplifier. We go with the Drake maybe Navy. It's too like an surprise on this. 50 is a bit too much. Go like this one. It was a sermon? Oh wait, the Drake Navy doesn't get the benefit of the 20% integrated against that. Maybe saying something like, thank you. Double check. From clipboard. And please getting shot by NPC number. So that's 700. Upgrade this to 341. We have 731. It's worse. So the best would be really a setup like this. That's interesting. You're not expecting this to happen? So you, even if like to C type, that is hella cheap. Type. Yeah, even if we do it like this. Not getting stupidly expensive. Okay, and we go like. Not really. That's not really.
A module has
Basically,
run out
you're
of
adding like
charges.
HP for 20. Better. $42. $40. $40. Is it? Do we really run out of ammo? I think we run out of ammo. So less damage that we... Ammo pickups. Just stop shooting this, I will reload. Some better DPS for the... Oh yeah, and drop the mobile depot for yourself. This is just a test depot. I don't think I can use it properly anyway. Maybe I can use it to redeploy drones. This will cost us 250. Damage wise, will be a big... Especially, like, cause I said, we're shooting in the holes and then... like not really noticeable besides shields. Basically, structure is the same for all, but shields go down way easy. And right now we're shooting this 30% against 20%. They're killing all my drones, right? They do. It's a profit not dying. I need to check if this also applies to the break. I wanna have the fitting for you. It's the perfect cheap fit. So, thermal shield amp. Yeah, the thermal shield amplifier adds a lot. Yeah, definitely. Thermal adds big chunk of tank. I think with this thermal we will be overtanking. But we basically double our thermal resistance and they do 40% thermal damage. Do a big cut in the thermal damage. And we not any EM damage, but we lose a bit of charge, but this will be negated by the cut of the EM. Boys? We have spare drones, some spare drones and the drones are dying so fast, they had to focus on so fast. I need to get the Prophet and the Diviner down. Yeah, running out of the good ammunition. Maybe getting the cleric.
A module has run out of
But I will not shoot down the frigates. Otherwise can... What if the boss engages us before this happens? Yeah, we definitely need to change this on thermal. And we need to get this thermal skill up. Because we only brought the EM. Battleships should spawn up. I'm not sure. We could stay alive. Or the time gate thing. I still don't know this by 100%. I want you have some of the special auto mine again. If it's just a frigate shooting on us, let's accept this. Yeah, but it's too explosive damage. Yeah, I would really enjoy to have rapid heavies, better Tick 2 launchers. What happened? Maybe for the Christmas. When we get the big... or maybe if we get the big... like this one. Back again, heavy assault. Yeah, it's like heavy assault missiles 5. Heavy assault missiles 5? Operation 5? I have launch operation 5. Launch them now. When does the battleship spawn? I think the launcher maybe needs long. Yep, the launcher leads. Oh no, the launcher only leads. So we can basically buy this. This. Maybe get rapid long. Maybe we should get some skill implants. We have implants build at all. Yeah, we skilled to 3, so we could plug in level 3 and help us clear. Yeah, so. Maybe we can get Tech 2 hams to the like 1 month, 4 days. But if we do our daily logins and just claim. Then we also get here some skill points and stuff. Maybe by the end of the event we won it like we need to log in daily at least. We want to get this bump. Day 25. There's a battleship. Battleship's ally. We just launch our drones again. Just hope they get some shots off. Done. Which one is the secret?
A module has run out of charges.
I mean, we could have more replacement drones and then just continue once of them. Okay. But now our drone bay is empty. I am mobile depot range. Get some more DPS out of it. Like 40 DPS. And maybe with nothing on grid we can tank him. Basic fitting. Damage fitting. You could have run the entire side in the damage fitting, by the way. Do we get the 50? Okay. We'll get like a 15k free SP as economical. Well, I think he will come soon. To kill. I don't want to kill the shepherds, it take ages. I actually want to shoot now rest of my Qatari Navy one. So we 100% need to upgrade, like to replenish our stashes before we go to the next side. Because we will be here for long. Battleship still didn't spawn. Yeah, the battleship spawns now, we would be dead. The DPS from the miners plus him would be easily. But the diviner is dead. Next divine. H.
A module has run out of charges.
I hope I can kill the diviner and the sage before the. Oh no, that go. I will still focus on the diviner. Then on the sage. Running out of good ammo actually hurt. He does 50-50. Does 50-50. Diviners do have explode. Dying. Who will look? You go below 30. Need to kill the diviner. Some cycles, like 4 cycles. It was a big hit. I think what's killing me now is the ammunition issue. I ran out of good ammo. Can apply damage fast enough. Then overheat off, I burn out my just. Yeah, sheet regeneration is dead now. And I think it's it was a DPS. I injected my entire cargo. We do it again, but with the optimized fitting. We just go dock, asset destruct, you know the drill.
Warp drive active.
What is this? What is this?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
B. They're so expensive. They're even more expensive. Red crystals are actually cheap. We'll go to 2. Blowing our way. Definitely need more of this. Don't need this. You don't need this. Keep the ballistic. The control. For the first two rooms. 1000. $100 million. The good thing is I do the testing, you don't testing. Visibility control. And oh, Airport Express back. Let's see if we get 100 million. This spiked in pro. Or maybe it's a... Yep, it's a piss. Maybe a bit more. Don't need the implant anymore. Yep, this is...
Warp drive active.
Now we should tank a lot better. And I think this will be the final iteration. So for the first rooms, later rooms we just really always have like 10k ammo. It will be the last thing to stuff and we're very happy. Thermal amplifier would be like 41. I hope no one completes the side. That's all loot. We'll be testing the cheap trick and blowing two of them up. Find out if the cheap works.
Warp drive active.
I think the Drake Navy will do the job safer. and faster, but more damage. It comes with the cost of the price, like triple the price. Let me check. This is the EHP. Was it maybe Drake?
Warp drive active.
This guy had 730. This one. I'll get 800. At 800. So this one is even tankier by around 50%. But on the flip side, the Dragon. Yes. Yeah, it's like 50% more DPS.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we definitely need to get to here. Yeah, and getting the tech to
Warp drive active.
like. Oh, we can't. Either. Get it to like this. Only 9 days. What if we do the daily logins? We should. And I was left for 2% bit of fire. So once we land in the site, we will see if the tank is holding or not. We keep above 50%. I will continue focusing down the big guy.
Warp drive active.
If we go down really fast, I maybe stop this plan. What alternative? Oh, we could pad it. Or we had a damage control instead of adding. Like I'm not even sure we can fit a damage control yet. This will give us 12.5 and everything. But we use so much of the passive.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, running out of good ammo was bad. Very bad. I think there's no real reason to buy the cheap ammo. Maybe for the first 2 rooms. You don't get damage checked. But also you make the rooms way longer than they need to be. Rogue's Navy. Do way higher volley damage. I think it's okay. To run only the. So let's hope we don't blow up another Ferox.
Warp drive active.
This will be another tank test. 40% or 40 place. Maybe tomorrow when we log in. You don't need a prop mod.
Warp drive
That's
active.
actually. We're getting web. Stage. Well, let's see how fast we die. Oh, there's our loot. Don't want to tell me you looted the crap ammunition. What's this taking up? That's the fact that we have. Okay, let's see. It looks a bit slow. Oh, HP. Damage numbers also should be lower. Like seem to be low. Big guy always already hit like a truck again. Or else we're shooting him down. Maybe stay above 40. Good. But now it looks like we are staying above 40. We need our wreckage. Don't forget to loot our wreckage. We're still above around 50. Yeah, the thermal thing really helps. Struggling? Maybe we go below 50? Just a bit of. overheating for now. So we're keeping around 50. That's good. This tank's better. Up. I will need to check what I can drop with so much of, which is, I think the launchers will. Where are the launchers? Oh, wreckage is in range. We have like 40 million of actually loot and 40 million of our own stuff. We just overheat. I hope I don't burn out my guns. Better stop. Just launch my drones. Wants to somewhere.
Our module has run out of charges.
He's repairing like what dealing in damage. Like I think we are like very close to the DPS threshold. I think my weapon would have burned out. Keep the heating on. Just wait down a bit. He's 1% structure. Okay, works tank wise. Damage is right on the edge. So it works. Not efficient.
Skill training
thermal
completed.
compensation. Not really worth it. It works, but it's not really. Okay, we go back to Jitter. All of the stuff.
Warp drive active.
Get us into maybe.
Warp drive active.
We just travel back. I think this will package the as a Ferox. Will it prove that works? Since it angles the hardness. Triple hardener fitting. Works with triple hardener fitting, and that's awesome.
Warp drive
So for
active.
me, fitting is done. Stimulate. Don't forget 10,000 shots. We're below 100. Of an outroom can be removed by
Warp drive active.
to cap. Below 100. I think that works. We have a bit of a cap problem right now. We warped off with very low cap and basically hit zero. Very low cap.
Warp
I think
drive
we're not.
active.
Maybe we reach it, but maybe we didn't reach it. I hope this jump is long enough for some cap back. Take a big cut on our. Like you see, 2,800 gigajoules. Here we have like close to triple the, like 3 times faster cap generation. I got like 14. Just wait till we hit like 20. Auto jump.
Warp drive active.
So we made this circle below 100 thing for. Below 100 billion fitting the event. I think that's the can't go. But we could potentially go way faster. Money made per minute. Money per hour or whatever. Disk per hour. What? Next one. That's a
Warp
very
drive
long shot.
active.
Traveling back to Cheetah, traveling back, traveling.
Warp drive active.
And we're soon
Warp
home.
drive active.
And back to Cheetah.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking
We are
request
landed in
accepted.
the station. You can turn the things on again once locked.
There is already something in that location.
Okay, this thing's on again. Okay, thanks you all for watching this 2 and like 3-hour exploration of our finding the Drake fit that actually works. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, drop a like. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. I will do a lot more channel, maybe a bit more talking, like I did a lot in this episode because there was a lot of time. If you want to see a specific topic, please drop me a comment. Drop a comment down in the description if the fitting worked for you. Yeah. Thanks all for watching. See you next time.